You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero. You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
Hello guys, welcome to this live stream, and today as usual we are going to talk about Bitcoin. And well, let's talk about what is happening right now. Bitcoin to the moon, right? $1 million. I know. Okay. I have good news and bad news. Which one? Okay, the good news, Bitcoin is pumping. Perfect. To the moon. The bad news, let me show you. Bitcoin is testing again the top of this area of resistance. You see around 20k. Maximum $20,300 around there. Yeah. Let me show you the one-day chart. Come on, trading view. Something happened with my trading view. One moment. Okay, good. Okay. Let me change. Let me move. Here is Bitcoin. Here. Okay, one moment. Okay, good. So, in 4-hour chart, right now, Bitcoin is testing the highest point of resistance here, this area, as you can see here. So if you ask me to buy right now here, yes, because Bitcoin this time to the moon, right? 1 million, right? Like this. Well, I have bad news for you here. Thank you. If you want to buy here, go ahead. Not me, okay? This is just a range, and it's gonna be like that. Yeah. Here is your support, of course, as you can see here, and here, of course, is the top of the range. So the bottom here, and now the range is here. Now, you're thinking right now Bitcoin is to the moon because the candle is green. Well, in good news, in 4-hour chart, okay, to the moon you want, right? But if we watch one-day chart, what is happening? Well, Bitcoin is testing the seller line right now, today. Yeah. As you can see here. So, this setup, my friend, is like this. Okay. I am not saying it's gonna happen today. Of course not. But Bitcoin was here. Let me show you. In the past, right here. Come on, trading view. Come on. Okay, perfect. Okay, Bitcoin was here. Let me show you here a little bit more. Okay, here. Bitcoin was here to the moon, right? The sentiment was like this, right? Bitcoin to 1 million, I know, but here, no thank you, it's not with me. And the projection was like this, right? Yeah, and I know, even in my private channels, people said, no, this time to the moon. No, it's like this, okay? Now, watch this. Breaking the seller line, testing the MI55, $1 million is the target. Of course not. Now what we have? Well, Bitcoin testing the seller line here. Yes. And in the short term, of course, 4-hour chart is around 20K, maybe maximum, maybe $20,000 for 100, 500 around there. But here, my friend, is a sell. You will see a sell signal here. Yeah, potentially could be today, tomorrow, in the next 48 hours. But here, my friend, this area here is for selling, not for buying. If you are thinking here is to the moon, Bitcoin to the moon, reversal, 1 million, because you know, right? The bottom is in, all that garbage, you know, right? I know. It's because this guy with more than 200K YouTuber followers, said the bottom is in and to the moon and blah, 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 blah. Okay, fair enough. Okay. But here, no thank you. It's not with me. And it's like this. Okay? And the reason is simple. There is no time. There is not enough time to see a break, a reversal. What is a reversal? Simple. Bitcoin must break the MI55 here, all this area, break, test, and here in the future, maybe in November or by the end of October, something like that, yes, to the moon if you want, okay? But the problem here is the time. There is no time for that in one day chart. So as long as Bitcoin is below 20K, and also you can see the MI55 is around $20,000 for 100, 500, the projection, I know you don't like it, right? But the projection is gonna be like this. Okay? Not today, in the next 48 hours around there, because it's gonna take time. I am in short position right now. Yeah. $20,000, 900. I am in loss right now. Oh my God, I am losing. Oh my God. I need to close my short position because I am losing. Bitcoin is going to the moon. No. If I lost my trade, I will lose following my system of trading. Okay. Technically speaking, why I opened a short position? Because I was speculating, of course. 1 hour chart here with potential bearish divergence. Well, we have what news, right? What happened? The bearish divergence in the in 1 hour chart, we had invalidation. Okay, yes, but say okay, we have invalidation in 1 hour chart here. So that's why, okay, I will take my loss. Bitcoin will Bitcoin to the moon, right? 1 hour chart is bullish. No. I will just manage my risk, okay? Because I know here there is a very high probability I can win this trade, yeah, than losing. If I lose this trade, it's because Bitcoin from here is gonna break the MI55 to the moon, $22,000, 23, 24, 30K tomorrow. But no. Okay. So if I lose this trade, doesn't matter because losing is part of trading. So I don't care. So right now I am in short position around $19,000, 920 around there is here. I am losing like 0.5%, something like that. Oh my God. I am losing. Well, okay, never mind. So let me be clear. In 4 hour chart, here, no thank you. It's not with me. No thanks. No thank you. Okay. Here, if for you is cheap, buy. Okay. Remember, I am a financial advisor. Go ahead. All in 100x to the moon because this time to the moon. No. This is like this. Okay. Of course, it will take time. Not today, maybe, because fair enough, Bitcoin in 4 hour chart we still have momentum. Yes, the ADX is positive here, but one thing, volatility is contracting. It's not following the price. So, based on my experience, of course, I could be wrong. This is a bear trap, a bull trap, sorry. This is a bull trap. And the real move is gonna be to the downside. Okay. You're saying I could be wrong? Yes, of course, yes. But for me, this is a bull trap forming right now in 4-hour chart. Let me show you 12-hour chart. 12-hour chart, okay? Oh my God, you see, it's breaking the MA55 to the moon. No. This is not a break. This is testing this area because all this area resistance, all of this area resistance, okay? Because there is not enough time in one day chart to the moon. 1 million, no. As I said before, maximum $20,000, 300 around there, 200 this area. So should I close my short right now here and just take my loss? Of course not. Why? Because I am in the top of this area. Maybe it's not exact, right? Maybe it's not the best position. But of course it's much better than here. All the shorts here, right? Of course, it's much better. Here, with a very good risk management, it's very easy to handle this position. If I take a loss, I don't care. Yeah. Okay, so 12-hour chart is contracting, it's not expanding. That is the thing. It's contracting. Bitcoin is pumping, but it's contracting. So what is it telling me? Well, this is not the real move I am looking for. The real move is gonna happen when the volatility is expanding, not contracting. Okay. So one day chart, let me be clear, there is not enough time, of course, following my seasonal trading, right? There is not enough time. Bitcoin is testing the sell line right now here. I am looking for shorts. I am not looking for longs. I know. The YouTuber, the TikToker, the guy with more than 250K followers is saying the bottom is in, you see? Bitcoin is pumping $1 million to the moon. Well, good luck with that. Okay? Not for me. I respect, but I disagree. Okay, so because there is not enough time, this week is gonna be massive. I am very happy. Why? Because finally we are gonna see the resolution of this distribution. For me, it's distribution, honestly. Yeah. In the moment when you see the sell signal here, maybe in the next 48 hours, maybe tomorrow, who knows? The projection, formally speaking, actually right now, I know right now for me, it's like this. Okay. You could see some candles here. Yes. A couple days maybe around here, testing the MA55 to the moon, right? Yeah. Now, as I said before, if I take a look, if Bitcoin breaks this level, $20,500, yes, I am looking for an extension to $22,000 around there. But even with that, it's gonna be a sell in higher time frames, of course. But as I said before, the trend is my friend, and the trend is to the downside. So every time when Bitcoin is testing the MA55, always the projection is gonna be to the downside, and here to the downside, always. Okay, always. You said, but we have bullish divergence. Well, the time is over for your bullish divergence. The bullish divergence, it was actually, this is a very strong, it should be a very strong bullish divergence. Bitcoin should be right now at 24K right now, today. Yeah, not when it's about to fire a sell signal. Yeah, so be careful with your trades. Okay, so let me continue. So today we have, let me see, we have a new close. Let me simplify the chart. No, well, this is very easy. If Bitcoin breaks and close above in the next 5 days, of course, the next close is in 4 days. Well, it's a long time. If we can close about $21,000 above the MA55, around about in 5-day chart around here, about this area, I'm gonna start looking for a bounce. Yes, that's in the mid-21, and here around $20,000 maximum. And here you said, Bitcoin to the moon, right? 1 million. For me, it's gonna be a wonderful short. I am not looking for longs. I am looking for shorts. Why? Because following my system of trading, of course, this is a sell. Weekly chart, maximum 2 weeks left, no more than that. It's very sad, but following my system of trading, of course, Bitcoin. Let me explain this because I have today many people they were asking me about this. Let me show you here. When we have this pound signal here in July, the projection was like this, right? That's on the ME55, ME21 around there, it's not exact, around this area. To what? Keep falling, okay? But the second scenario is sideways, right? 3 months average, 3 months. So I said, if by September, October, you don't see Bitcoin above around 30K, 27K, get ready. Why? Because the projection, this is not consolidation. This is gonna be distribution, and you will see Bitcoin to the moon, right? Of course not. Okay. So even if you see a bounce, for example, this month, yeah, it's gonna be a sell. And the reason is simple, because Bitcoin doesn't have enough time anymore to do this. To the moon, breaking the ME55 here, something like this, testing here, and from here to the moon, 1 million if you want. Bitcoin doesn't have enough time for doing this, okay? So even if we see Bitcoin at 24K, it's gonna be a sell. Why? Because, as I said before, there is no time. Usually the last moments here, something like this, yeah, we will see a bounce. Of course, yes. Many times actually, yeah, because there is not enough time. Well, because there is not enough time to see continuation to the upside, well, the projection is going to be to the downside. In this case, Bitcoin in weekly chart, 1-day chart, all the time frames is very bad. It's very bad. Now, the next indicator I want to show you is the Choppiness Index, because of course I can see it with my OBB indicator. By the way, for all the Patreon supporters, I have a special live stream, 2 live streams, one live stream. This live stream is going to be private. I'm going to explain for all the Patreon supporters how to use, or I will explain the OBB. And also in the next live stream, I'm going to explain about price action. Okay. It's about price action. So please check the Patreon website and you will see the dates. Okay. So the Choppiness Index. Okay. Let's talk about the Choppiness Index. Every time in weekly chart, when we see the Choppiness Index above 60, 61.8 actually, formally speaking, every time, especially in weekly chart, you will see a major move. Yeah. Major move. When I say major, it's like I'm talking about thousands. Okay. Every time, just few times we have this setup. The problem with the Choppiness Index is not gonna tell us the direction. Our jobs as traders, we have to what? We have to project the price, right? It's our job. So, but Choppiness Index is one of the most powerful indicators to tell us when we have to start looking for a major moves in weekly basis. So you see here, every time when the Choppiness Index is at 60 level in weekly basis, what happened here? Major crash. So what happened here? Let me show you. From this point and this point, 46%. From this point, you see, and this point, 50%. From this point, in this case to the upside, 300%. From this point, you see, and this point, well, you can see around here, 40%, 37%. So next time, when Bitcoin was $60,000, you see, so much, 50%. So here, Choppiness Index again, 56%, 57 actually. Now you got the point, right? Time. Well, usually it takes 2-3 months. Okay. So because I know the time is almost over for weekly chart, if we see a bounce, potentially, if I don't know where we see it, potentially yes, maybe 2 weeks, maybe this week and next week in October maybe. But think about this. Okay, let's do this like some guys like they draw the triangles, right? If it's to the upside, 50% is $29,000. Okay, 50% because it's the average move using Choppiness Index. We are talking about $9,000, 700, 800. Okay, so think about it. Now, based on the probabilities, what do you think? Of course, following my seasonal trading, my projection is gonna be not today, maybe next week, not this week, of course. I am looking for this. Okay. So, Choppiness Index is clear. In weekly basis, I am getting ready for a major move. Okay. So get ready because this month, Bitcoin is gonna break the range. Okay. And based on the probabilities, of course, I could be totally wrong. Never listen to a YouTuber. Never. I am not financial advisor. Okay. Maybe I am wrong and Bitcoin will hit 67 or 70K this month. I will get wrecked. Doesn't matter. So for me, it could be very easy to say, like many YouTubers, right? Well, let me show you this, right? If this triangle breaks to the upside, something like this, right? Some of them will say, oh, we have a falling wedge in weekly chart. Other guys will say, we have this triangle. The point is, if this area breaks, so from this point and this point, you see, we have 40%, 29%. So, but, we don't know, right? So, if to the downside, Bitcoin will hit 13K, 14K. Doesn't matter the direction, always they will be right. Always. Why? Because if Bitcoin crash from here, they will tell you in Twitter or other video, you see, I was right. We are the best community of crypto in the world, blah, 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 all that shit, right? Doesn't matter the direction. Always they will be right. Okay? Here in this channel, no. You will never see me never doing that kind of shit. My projection, if we see a bounce, fair enough, but the projection is gonna be like this. Not this week. I wanna see something. In the moment when I see the seller line testing here, or very close, something like this, right? In the next 2 weeks, maybe in second week of October, when you see here, or even better, 1-day chart, if we see a rejection from ME55 or sell signaling 1-day chart, if you are more aggressive, it could be possible maybe this week. Yeah. Well, get ready because that is gonna be the move I am looking for. 1 day. Watch this. Many triangles here. What is this? Well, using OPB, my indicator, that means Choppiness Index is very, very, very high right now here. So in the moment when you see the Choppiness Index losing the 62 level around this area, is when the market is going to start trending. So if Bitcoin gets rejected from this area, get ready because the first level is going to be 16K, following the weekly signal, around maybe 50% crash, or other crash, yeah? But as I said before, I know now many people, they are calling for the bottom. Fair enough. Yes, I could be totally wrong. Yeah. And as a trader, I don't care. Why? Because as a trader, I can go long, I can go short. Doesn't matter. Investors, they should be worried right now. Investors, not me. Okay, that's it. I think I'm done with Bitcoin right now. Let's talk about the USD dominance. Remember, USD dominance is the next one. If USD dominance is bullish or is bearish, let's see, right? Let's see. Okay. We have a better divergence here. It is in the ME21, as you can see here. And you will say, okay, this is going to crash. Maybe yes, but this is not it is a pullback. Why a pullback? Because this is a very friendly uptrend. You see? Pullback, testing the ME55, and after that to the moon, right? And after that, what? Continuation in this uptrend. So maybe potentially you will see Bitcoin testing the ME55, maybe today, who knows, maybe tomorrow. But the trend is your friend. As long as the 1-day chart is holding the trend, this is like this, okay? Now, one thing here. We have a better divergence? Yes, okay. But watch this. Other 2 days, 2-3 days. You will, in the moment when you see the solid line testing here, maybe in this week, you will see potentially this asset holding the MI21, or it could be the MI55 here, but it doesn't matter the point. Could be around here. As long as it's holding this area, the projection is gonna be like this, okay? Like this. Not today, in a couple days, okay? So, OBB is still above the MI55, as you can see here. But technically speaking, I cannot be too bearish, okay? We don't use the dominance. Of course, we are, as I said before, we have, last week, I said we have these bearish divergence, yes. Potential pullback, yes, but just pullback. That's it. Not like reversal or something like that, no. Now, something is happening right now. Actually, it's very interesting here in weekly chart, okay? Well, this candle here is looking nasty today. But today is Tuesday. Well, I don't know in your country, maybe it's Monday. I don't know. So as long as 7.20, 7.25 is holding this area, as you can see here, yeah, in 1 day chart here, where is this one? The MI55. As long as the MI55 is holding, yeah, I cannot be bearish. Now, people said, oh, this is reversal. Reversal of what? Reversal of what? Tell me, my friend. Reversal of what? What is reversal? No. This, if we see a pullback, I mean, if you see breaking this area, yes, you will see maybe 6.60, but doesn't matter. Because if even this area breaks to the downside in the weekly basis, yes, we will see maybe Bitcoin at 23, 24K, around there, yes. But in general, the trend is your friend. And what is going to happen? Here to the moon, okay? And it's very sad, I know. But the trend is your friend in weekly chart. So that's why I will be very careful calling the bottom, right, of the market. Actually, I'm expecting a overextended bear market because the dollar USD dominance is in general bullish. So I'm gonna cover right now other chart for the dollar because it's very important. As long as the dollar in the macro time frames is bullish, I am not looking for a very strong bull market. Bounces, yes, of course, we will see bounces. For example, right now, today, but in general, I will be very careful in the long term. Right now here, weekly chart. As you can see here, my target around 120. I am still looking for this target in the long term, of course. Here, around 120. I am looking for this. And yes, from here, I am looking for a major pullback. But right now, is looking a little bit like the dollar is looking for reversal. So the area is around here, 110, this area, in weekly basis. Okay, looks like this week we are gonna see a pullback, but serious question: do you think this is bearish? No, right? It will take years to reverse this. Years, at least maybe 3 or 4 years, easy. So that's why I am looking for an overextended, not maybe no bear market, but the dollar is gonna be strong for long time. Okay, so right now here in $4, the dollar, we have 1, 2, 3 strikes of potential bearish divergence. Yes, and we get a chart. Yes, fair enough. So the projection, if this area breaks 110, it should be around 107, and the lowest point should be 100. Okay. But even with this, yeah, the trend is your friend. So Bitcoin, of course, if we see this, potentially we will see Bitcoin higher prices, maybe 24K, around there. Potentially, yes. But for me, doesn't matter. It's going to be a sell. Okay. Think about this. Imagine Bitcoin right now. Okay. Leo is wrong and Bitcoin to the moon right now, right? Tomorrow we wake up. I wake up because I'm going to sleep, of course. Yes. I don't know your country, but here, suddenly Bitcoin is here at 24K. And here, you said, you see, the bottom is in. Buy, because from here to 1 million, right? No, my friend, no. There is not enough time. There is not enough time. Bitcoin, instead of bouncing, pumping, wasted all the time just being lazy here, doing shit, doing nothing. So in you see maybe here the sell signaling, or maybe it doesn't start a line, or here maybe in November around there, and after that continuation. Okay, at least in my seasonal trading, of course, as I respect other traders, of course. Maybe if we don't see, like, even if we see, sorry, a bounce here, whatever, yeah, maximum maybe 27 is gonna be a sell, okay, in the next sell signal, okay. So if you think, oh my God, I am missing out, right? The move, Bitcoin, the bottom is in 1 million. No. If we see this, I will be super happy. Why? Because big opportunity to short again Bitcoin. Amazing, right? But honestly, I don't think so. For now, as I said before, as long as 1-day chart is still in downtrend, you see MA55 rejection, and here, what do you think is gonna happen? Okay, to the moon. No, always is gonna be like this. And the reason is simple, is because I don't have a crystal ball. I cannot see the future, right? That's why I have to speculate. I have to project the price. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I am right. I was right here. 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 And hopefully here I will be right again. Let's see. Okay. So that's why I will keep my short. Yeah. I will keep my short. I don't care. I will keep my short. Okay. Okay. So let's continue. Let's talk about the stock market. Sorry, let me see questions. Leo, okay, you want to see altcoins, please let me know. Remember, it's Bitcoin, altcoins, sorry, Bitcoin, USD dominance, altcoins, and after that, the stock market, okay? Okay, looks like we are gonna see the stock market today. Okay, let me see. Euro, okay. Euro in the long term, I am looking for 0.80, 85, 88, around there. I am looking for that level. So in the long term, of course, but you're looking for 4 hours. So you are trading 4 hour chart right now. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me show you here. Is one day chart, of course. 1 day chart. Okay, good. We have here a bounce signal here, as you can see here. The entry was around 96, 97. And here, the trend is your friend. Here, my friend, here is to the downside, always. Here to the downside, here to the downside, here to the downside. Follow the trend. The trend is your friend. So as long as the trend is there, well, here you're thinking to buy here because to the moon, right? Of course not. Follow the trend. Simple. Okay. So you ask me right now, because we don't have bullets divergence, we don't have nothing here. Yeah. There is no bullets divergence right now for euro. So I will start looking for a rejection here at $1. So in 4 hour chart, let me show you here. The biggest resistance, where is? Well, $1. Okay, $1, as you can see here. So better divergence from this point and this point here, as you can see here. Of course, wait for the confirmation, and eventually you will see here the short position. Of course, I am not financial advisor, remember, but if I have to enter here in this market, I will just do something like this, right? Something like this. Let me see. Yeah, around here, something like this. Something like this. Okay, so let me continue. What is that? Otobo. I never heard about it. Let me see. What is this? Euro. Okay, I have no idea. It's gonna be my first time. Please, if it's a currency or something, please don't take it personally, okay? Okay, let me see. Weekly chart. Okay, weekly chart. Okay, let me see. Weekly chart. Okay. this, or of course, this is sideways, of course, but it's looking more like a distribution for me. We have a ADX negative here. The curve is clear, like there is no volume here, there is no power. Any close, and also actually is getting rejected by this area, 25. So the game is very simple. Any close below 22, 22.50 around there, because it's a range. This is a range. The top is the range of this. Is this one? Sorry, is this one? The bottom is around here, and you are right now in the middle. So for me, there is no trade. Okay, any close below the MI55, around taking the low around $22, I will start looking for a major leg down to $16 in the long term, of course. 16. So for me, this is looking very like a distribution, yeah, because we don't have the bullish momentum here right now. If you're bullish here, you have to wait for maybe 3 months around there. When you see the settle line testing here, and you have to see this in sideways, right? You have to wait maybe I will say maybe 2 months, yeah. If you see this setup and this area is not breaking and the MA55 is holding, yes, the projection is going to be to the upside. But this week, this month, and next month is sideways potential downside. Okay. I am curious about this because it's my first time. Let me see. The monthly. Okay, we don't have indicators. It's just price action. Okay, sideways, as you can see here, it's very clear. 22, yeah, 27, the top. You are in the middle right now here. Well, probabilities right now based on the weekly chart is to the downside if we see a close below 22. Okay. Okay, so let me see. Okay, I'm gonna continue with quant. Okay, 1 million next target, right? 1 million. Okay, quant. Okay, here. Let me see. Quant manipulated. Why manipulated? Why? What is manipulated? Here. Okay. In the past, I said here is testing the MI55 here. Yeah. Wait one moment for the indicators. One moment. Yes. Yeah. As you can see here, no thank you. And the projection is going to be like this, right? Okay. So when you see the sell signal here, of course, I am looking for maybe 50, 60 in that time. That was in, I think, July. What happened after that? Okay. Well, the projection was right? What happened? We saw correction and this asset was dumping. Okay, perfect. Now, the projection is going to be like this. Right now, what happened here? Well, this asset was holding this area around 95. And well, we can see like is pumping again. But even you see this asset is pumping again, for me is a sell. Not because you see this asset just closing one candle here above the MI55 in weekly chart is broken to the moon 1 million. No. If you really want to see a breakout here in weekly basis, this asset must break. I think I will be bullish around here in weekly basis, of course, around 200. So you have to see the weekly chart testing this area. Yeah. Of course, you will see a rejection. Yeah. And testing again this area around 100. And here, my friend, $1 million you want. Okay. But here, no thank you. Okay. Fair enough. We have EDX positive and still we have momentum. Maybe this month, no more than that. But get ready. Okay. So that is the only way I will trade. For example, if I sold here, I have to buy here. No, thank you. Not for me. This is not the trade. You want me to say, oh yeah, to the moon right now here. Yes, it's to the upside. Yes, but is worth it for me? No. Now, let's talk about the 1-day chart here. On the chart, we don't have better variance. ADX is positive here. This is still a strong ADX positive. Yeah, I am looking for an extension. Yes, 100, 200 should be the next area. And from there, we will see a major pullback. And fair enough. If this asset is doing this in the pullback here and is holding this area in weekly basis as well, yes, I will start looking for continuation, and I will be to the moon, right? Moon boy, yeah. I don't know what it's doing here, but let me show you here. If we see this pullback here, and this area is testing here and holding, the next area should be 300 and maybe new ATA. Okay, but it will take months. It's weekly chart. Okay, so let me continue. I think that's it for crypto, because I didn't get any requests today. So let me see. Great work. Can you analyze Neo? Okay, Neo. Which? Okay, good. Please specify the time frame for our chart, 1-day chart, weekly chart, please. Okay. I am a swing trader, so that means always I am looking for maybe higher time frames. But I don't know your goals. I don't know how you're trading. You're a scalper. You're swing. I don't know. Please comment again and just specify the time frame. Okay. Okay. So let me continue. I'm gonna start with the stock market. I'm gonna continue with the stock market, and yeah, the stock market is bouncing as expected. Yes. You can see here. Yeah. And why? Because, well, we have a bounce signal here, as I said before. Here, one moment. I really don't like TradingView, but never mind. So here, yeah, around the entry was around 365, 300, around there. Yeah. And the bounce is like this. For what? To the moon, right? 1 million again. Yeah, new ATA, the bear market is over. No, my friend, this is just a bounce here. To what? Keep falling. Okay, that's it. That's it. No more than that. Okay, so that's why this is something new. No, I was expecting this. Yes, I posted this. Actually, I said I talk about this. So the first pullback should be around 3,900. Yeah, because the MA21 is there. An extension to 3,900. But as long as this asset is closing candles below this area, even better actually, 3,900 here. But turn your friend and it's to the downside. Let me show you something. Let me show you something beautiful. The monthly. The monthly is wonderful, right? Because, of course, as I said before, it's testing the MA55 here. We are going to expect, I said before, I am expecting a bounce. Usually when you see the first test in the monthly, in MA55, you will see a bounce, okay? But, this time there is no bullish variance, there is nothing here. We don't have a buy signal in monthly. The ADX is still positive here. It's very dangerous. So you want to see reversals in the stock market, you need to see $4,200 taken in monthly. It will take, I don't know, maybe all 2023, maybe. Weekly chart. Let me show you here. Okay. Now, one thing is bullish here in curve. Yes. If this area breaks around 3,900, all the things I said about the stock market could be wrong. Watch this level, okay? So that means the monthly, the 1-day chart must, the MA55 in 1-day chart must break. Why? Because this asset is forming, we have a bullish divergence from this point and this point in weekly basis, okay? So if 3,900 is taken, yeah, this bullish divergence is gonna be enough to see a test to the MA55 here around 4,000 potentially this month, okay? But we don't have the confirmation, right? There is no confirmation, not yet, okay? Let me see. No, there is no confirmation. Let me see if I the chart, if I have the confirmation here. Not yet, but we have bullish divergence for the stock market on this point and this point. So it could be real, maybe yes, but the problem here is with OBB, I don't see the same signature here. Usually when I see the same signal in OBB and also the curve is when actually is very strong. When I see just one, in this case, just the curve, is gonna be good, yes, but not the best. So if this is gonna play, yes, 3,900 must be taken, yeah, around the MA55. So I'm talking about this. in the bullish divergence in weekly chart is gonna play, you have to see something like this. Breaking here, the MA55, rejected by $4,000, and this area 3,900 must hold, and after that to the moon and 1 million if you want. Okay, but as I said before, it will take time. Okay, the biggest test I think for the stock market, it should be the MA55 around 3,900, 900 around there. Actually, it could be, if we are very aggressive, around this area, 3,900. Let me do it properly. This box. Okay, here. Any close this P500 above here, potentially we will see the bullish divergence playing, and the target should be 4,000. Okay. So, but right now, today, because we don't have bullish divergence in OBB, I am not looking like, oh yes, to the moon, reversal, blah 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 blah. No. In the monthly, I cannot be that bearish here because it's holding the MA55 here. Yeah. Usually the target for me is this one. But honestly, for me, saying this is the bottom is too easy. I think it's too easy. Too easy, honestly, for me. I'm looking for more downside in the long term. As I said before, I think someone asked me about this projection for the long term, but it's very easy. I mean, you see the 3-month chart, for example, we have a close, right? This is, I mean, in the long term, I am looking for the first test to 3,400. And if this area breaks, I mean, in January 1st, you see this the MI55 breaking here in January. Well, the target should be 2,600. So wait for it, because we will have bounces, yes, but in general, we have here ADX negative here, sell signal present here, and also the 6 months, right? I mean, January 1st, remember this date, January 1st. Any close below $3,000 800 for the stock market this year, and even better actually, any close below 4,200 this year, this is reversal. This is a reversal, and at least I am looking for in the long term 2023, $3,000. The worst scenario 2,000. Yeah, of course it's crazy. Maybe you say, oh my god, yes, but last time is 2008. So if this area breaks, yes, you will see the second part of the big short. Yeah. So that's why I am still defensive in the markets. Right now here is pumping, Bitcoin is pumping, and as I said before, you want to know what is my expectation for the long term, you can watch my video about the what is my expectation for 2023. I could be wrong. Yes, fair enough. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so let me continue. Stock market. Sorry. Let me see weekly chart. Okay, okay, perfect. Let me finish now the stock market, and after that we'll continue with crypto again. Okay. Oh, sorry. Can you please? Okay, let me see. JPG. Okay. Okay, perfect. Is this one British pound? Okay, perfect. Good. Okay, let me do this. It's gonna be my first time. Let me see the weekly chart. I think. Let me see. Okay, 4-hour and 1-day chart. Okay, let me see just the weekly because I want to understand the context. Okay, so one moment. Let me do my homework because it's the first time I'm gonna see this stat. Okay, first of all, here is testing the previous low. It's obvious we are gonna see a bounce. It's obvious we are gonna see a bounce. It's obvious here. Yeah. It's obvious. Let me see the. It's amazing. Like, okay, it's forming a bullish divergence. Yes, it's forming a bullish divergence. But the bad thing here is this asset broke the MI55 in April 2022. So technically speaking, in volume is in a bear market in the monthly. Technically speaking, of course. So what is that? What I'm trying to say is like, it's going to the moon like this? No, it's gonna be maybe using sideways for maybe long time, and maybe some consolidation around here, and after that maybe a bounce. So let me I want to understand better this asset. Well, okay. In the long term, I am not a financial advisor, of course. Remember, never listen to a YouTuber. Never. but I am bullish here. I am very bullish. Yeah. I know the economy, the recession, whatever, blah, 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 blah. I know. But here, my friend, in the long term, watch this. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and potential 3 bullish divergence forming since 2012, 2019, and potentially here 2000 where? I don't know, 2024, who knows? I don't know. And also we have bullish divergence here in 3 months. So I'm talking about the next 2-3 years, okay? So you are here to scare because, oh my God, it's gonna crash to zero, right? Of course not. In the long term, using just technical analysis, regardless of the news, okay? I don't care the news. This should hold. Let me see the weekly chart. I need to see sideways here, maybe maybe months, maybe 1 year, who knows? And after that, we will see a bounce to test the MI55 around 1.33. Okay, so of course, in the very, very long term, because I cannot be bearish here because this is bullish. Bullish divergence here on OBB and Corp. This is very strong actually setup for me as investor in the long term, of course. Following the downtrend because this is a downtrend, right? So this is a downtrend. Okay. So let me show you here now the 1-day chart. Okay. 1-day chart. Okay. To the moon? No. Remember, one thing is what I said in the very, very high time frames. Other thing is in 1-day chart. In 1-day chart, this is just a bounce to what? To what? Tell me to what? To keep falling. Okay. So we have ADX negative here. You see here, the entry was around $1 with 0.9 cents, 0.7. So the pullback, of course, I will start looking for shorts here. Potentially around here, let me see, yeah, 1.08, where is the volume profile? Around here. So we have here, the first area of testing is here, $1 with 15 cents. And the second area extension is $1 with 21 cents. Here should be, for me, is the first area to sell. And the second area is this one, because the trend is my friend, and this is garbage in 1-day chart, of course. Okay, in 1-day chart. For our chart, if for a 1-day chart is a sell, yeah, because it's testing it's gonna test the area of resistance, this one and this one. I will suggest, of course, remember, I am not financial advisor here. Here, of course, I am looking for a pullback, as you can see here, and 1.15 cents. And you, because actually here the momentum in OBB is very strong, I wouldn't be surprised if this area breaks and you will see an extension maybe to $1 with 20 cents. So my advice, of course, remember I am not a financial advisor, is I will start looking for a better divergence in 4-hour chart here. Because even with this sell signal here, because it's a sell signal, but the ADX is still positive, so that's why when you see the price, watch the price. What is doing here? Sell signal, yes, but technically speaking here, the DX is strong. So that's why you see the candles is pumping. It's not following, right? So you have to wait for some weakness. So what is the best way? Well, wait for it. Wait for the better divergence in 4-hour chart. And after that, between this point on potentially an extension to this point, I will start looking for sells, shorts, of course. Okay, let me continue. Okay, I think I can continue right now with altcoins. Okay, NEO weekly chart. Okay, NEO to the moon. The Chinese Ethereum in 2017, I remember, right? Yeah. Ethereum is the Chinese Ethereum. So, to the moon. I know, to the moon. Okay, weekly chart. Okay, I will tell you this. Today, you ask me, is like this, okay? But watch my arrow. My arrow is very, 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 very small, okay? Like this, very, very small. Usually, I don't say watch the price, don't watch the price, just the direction. But here, for me, is to the downside. I mean, you will see a bounce here, maybe $12 if you want, who knows, maybe. And after that, continuation. And the reason is simple. There is no time. There is no time. You will see your favorite Ethereum, Chinese Ethereum, with a sell signal maybe November, who knows, maybe November. And after that, to the moon, no. I think I will start looking for maybe $5, and maybe new lows, $4. Also, OBB is very clear. It's gonna test the MI55 here. Usually the first test is a rejection. So here to the moon, no thank you, my friend. No, 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 no. At least for me, remember. And also, my rule number one is as long you don't see, you want to buy altcoins, right? You must understand altcoins by default they are leverage. Okay, think about this. Bitcoin was up 10k and pumped to 60k. How many percent? 400 around there. 500 around there. I cannot remember very well. But the thing here is Solana, Neo, Cardano, 10,000x, 11,000x. Okay, I mean like 10x. Sorry, is 10%, 10 times, 11 times, 15 times, 20 times. Okay, now you understand, right? So the rule is very simple. If Bitcoin crash, everything is gonna crash. Okay, if Bitcoin is healthy, everything is gonna bounce. Okay, the question is, what is doing right now Bitcoin? Is it healthy? Is healthy or not? What do you think? As long as Bitcoin is in downtrend in weekly chart, I am not even wasting my time with altcoins. Why? Because every time when Bitcoin crash, if Bitcoin crash 10%, altcoins will crash 20, 30, 40%. Okay? That is the thing. So if you want to buy Neo here, you have your reasons. It's because maybe you believe in the project, but you should be ready for start looking for if this asset is keep crashing. Well, I hope you have a very good risk management and you can manage your capital, yeah, for holding for a long time. Okay. Now, let me show you here. You didn't ask, but I will show you the monthly. Technically speaking, yes, you are in the lowest point right now here. Historically speaking, where Neo on the bottom, 2018, 2020, and 2022. Okay. Technically speaking, yes. Makes sense to buy here for holding? Yes. The problem is, let me show you. iOS. Technically speaking, the bottom in 2018, here. 2020, here. 2022, here. To the moon. I'm gonna buy. Why? Because the bottom is in, testing the previous low, like this. I am holder, right? $1 million I'm gonna buy here to the moon. I'm gonna buy a house in Dubai. My Lamborghini. Okay. What happened after that? Well, wait for it. Breaking the previous low. Yeah. Let me do it quickly here. I don't want to extend more time. You see? Breaking here. And as you can see here. And after that, of course, we are gonna see a bounce. But this bounce, what happened when your investment, right? But this was the lowest point, historically speaking, right? It's very strongly support. No. You see? Be careful. And here is because Bitcoin is doing something in monthly like no one is expecting. And I said I am very tired to say the same thing. Okay, but okay, it's up to you. Okay, so let's continue because I don't want to spend more time just with altcoins. Let me see. Pitch and bet. USDT. Binance. Okay. To the moon. The bottom is in. Weekly chart. Okay. Same like Cardano. The same as Cardano actually. Here, there's in the seller line here. Yeah. About in this month. Wait for it. This in the seller line here. And what is doing the asset? Nothing. So in the next signal here, maybe in November, Fair enough. This is gonna be like this. Okay. So next target should be around, well, 0. Or actually, the next target should be around this one, around here. Okay. So careful with this altcoins. If you don't know how to trade altcoins and you are just using the DCA, buy every 10%, let's buy, let's buy, let's buy, let's buy. The only thing you are gonna do is you're gonna become holder even if you don't want. Okay. Especially you're coming from the stock market. Using DCA is like one of the worst things you can do in crypto. You can ask to all the million token holders. You can ask to all the all the Cardano holders, right, at $3, right? Or all the Cardano, all the Solana holders, right, at $200, 160. Good luck. Okay, so let me continue with the last one. Here is CRO, use team. Is this one? Okay, we have KuCoin here. To the moon, no? Same thing. The bottom is in, right? The bottom is in. Watch this. About to test the zero line here. ADX is still positive. That means the sell pressure is still on. But thank you for telling me. Thank you for sharing this altcoin. Because this altcoin is one of the, I wanna actually, let me do this. I wanna add here to my orange list, because maybe the next drop is gonna be a big opportunity. And the reason is simple. Watch this. Volatility contracting since May all this year. You know what it's telling me? Technically speaking, I am looking for a leg down, maybe a 0.06, 0.07 around here. But of course, remember, I am not a financial advisor. But if we see this, and also with a buy signal in weekly chart potential bullish divergence, this, my friend, CRO is one of the coins in the weekly chart is gonna do something like this. Of course, I am not a financial advisor. I could be totally wrong. Don't pay attention what I said right now, because you know I am a moon boy. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, I am just a YouTuber. Actually, no, I am not a YouTuber. I am very bad YouTuber actually, but never mind. Okay, so let me continue. Okay, let me see the question. Do you think Matic can test 0.40 in weekly chart? Okay, let me see. Last time the projection was to the downside. Hit my first target around 0.65, 70, I think. I don't know right now. Well, let me see. Matic is doing very well, actually. Let me see. Well, no, not very well. Okay, it's holding this area. Still is holding this area. But what is this? Sell signal here. Yeah. So the projection is sideways for the next 3 months and continuation. Okay. So we have this close right now last week. So the projection is for the next 3 months. So that means 2023. Okay. So as long as it's closing candles below 21 MA55 here, $1. Yeah. The projection is still to the downside. 0.40, 0.50, I think I will start looking for 0.50 potentially. Yes, around this level. Yeah. Potential bottom around there. Maybe yes. It's hard to say. But yeah. Right now here is still holding the zero line here in OBB. So bulls, actually, they are doing a good job holding this area. I mean, Matic, yes, but the projection is still to the downside, at least for the next 3 months. Okay. So let me see the monthly, because I'm correct. Actually, I like Matic also. So that's why. Let me see. Monthly is not very good, actually. We still have momentum to the downside. So yes, as long as it's 0.45, 0.47 is holding in weekly chart, maybe, I mean 2023, potentially I can start looking for maybe a potential bottom here. Maybe yes, but it depends on Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin breaks to the downside, well, careful. Okay, I am just swing with Neo. I'm expecting selling around 11. I will wait again until lower. Okay, I think it's very important to talk about this. It's gonna be the last chart of today, because, well, today I think that's it for. I mean, it's 1 hour of live stream. I think usually is enough. but let me show you this. Yeah, you have this garbage, like the fair and grid index, right? Let me tell you something. Don't waste your time with that kind of garbage. Okay, it's because the sentiment is bullish. I'm gonna be bearish because the fair and grid index is 5, so I have to be bullish. That indicator is garbage. Okay. Now, my way of how I am reading the alt season and Bitcoin season. Okay. Here and here. Okay. The rule is very simple. When you see an uptrend, is Bitcoin season. Okay. So that means, in general, all the cryptocurrencies, doesn't matter if Bitcoin is pumping or crashing, all of them they will crash. Okay. Just maybe the top 10, maybe like Ethereum, the top 10 cryptos, maybe they will follow Bitcoin, right? This is not telling you like it's bullish or bearish. I mean, Bitcoin could crash. I mean, it's a downtrend or uptrend, doesn't matter. The point is, as long as the Bitcoin dominance is rising, is an uptrend, altcoins will crash. Okay. When the Bitcoin dominance is crashing, yeah, as you can see here, I mean, this downtrend here, you have your alt season. You see? So right now here, you are in the bottom of the Bitcoin dominance. So what is this telling me? We are in where? We are in a Bitcoin season, right? Because in order to see other alt season, I mean other bull market like 2020, 2021, we have to see first step. We have to see Bitcoin pumping to this level. Maybe MA55 or maybe this level. Okay. After that, we are gonna see sideways, something like this. And after that, we are gonna see downtrend. In this downtrend, I don't know when, in a couple years, is when you are gonna have your alt season and other your 10x, 20x, your other Shiba Inu, all that garbage, you know? Yeah. So where are we right now? We are here. The monthly is to the upside. We had a bounce. 1 year of consolidation. What do you think is gonna happen? In the moment when this asset, Bitcoin dominance, starts a new bounce, macro bounce, I'm talking a monthly, I mean, couple years, maybe next year. Well, in general, the rule is just the top 10 altcoins will follow Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is in downtrend, they will crash more. If Bitcoin is in uptrend, they will follow. Okay. But in general, if you really want to start accumulating altcoins, I mean, like, okay, I'm going to start buying Cardano, I'm going to start buying Solana, whatever, right? You want to buy. The best moment to buy altcoins, of course, following according to my experience and my technical analysis, is here when Bitcoin is testing macro resistance, yeah, and also is showing sell signals in the monthly. You see, when you see the sell signals in the monthly or weekly chart, maybe, yeah, March 2020, what happened? The Corona crash, and after that, new highs. Cardano from 0.0203 cents to $3. Accumulation phase for altcoins, and after that, explosive move for altcoins, a major crash for Bitcoin. Okay. So this is my own way to trade altcoins. That's why people are asking me right now, why are you not trading altcoins? Yes, I trade altcoins just when Bitcoin is bullish. That's it. That is my answer. And second, why you are not accumulating altcoins? Because we are right now, technically speaking, in a Bitcoin season. Okay. So doesn't matter the trend of Bitcoin is in uptrend or downtrend. If this asset, Bitcoin dominance, start rising, like this, you will see new lows for altcoins. Okay, so that is my explanation. That is something I've been doing since 2017, 2016, around there. 2017, around here. And well, so far, so good for me. It's working. Okay, I don't know. Just I wanted to share. Okay, let me see. Okay, I think this live stream is a little bit longer. Let me see. Okay, according to better divergence, if I the chart, in general, all the regular better divergence, especially when you see the bullish and better divergence in OBB plus curve together, they are very destructive or they are very powerful. It depends on the trend, right? So bottom is when everyone is okay. I think I will overextend a little this live stream a little bit because I think it's very important. It's not every day I see the chat very active. I think it's worth it to spend a little more time. So let me show you here. All the people who bought here in 2000, for example, here 2015. Okay, in that time I was there. Yeah. Here Bitcoin was at $200. Yes. In this time you couldn't short. You couldn't do anything. Just the only thing you had to do is just buy Bitcoin. There is no short. We didn't have a stable coins. We didn't have anything. Okay. So the only way for Bitcoin is just what all the retailers, early adopters, they were just buying Bitcoin. That's why we have this parabolic move. Let me. I will take many, a lot of time. So let me do this here. Yes, that's why we have this parabolic move here from this point and here this point. Why? Because we couldn't, or in that time we couldn't short Bitcoin. Just retailers, FOMO, right? Now, this is my personal opinion, of course, right? Here, in my case, I bought Bitcoin when I was around $1,000. That was my first entry in 2016, 15, around here. And I remember very well, you can search on internet, Google, search Bitcoin 2016, 17, CME. We want institutions coming to the markets, right? Newbies, very sophisticated people, right? To the moon. Imagine, right? Imagine Apple buying Bitcoin. Imagine Tesla buying Bitcoin. Imagine Microsoft buying Bitcoin. To the moon, right? Because the market cap, because this and that, blah, 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 all that garbage. Okay. So JP Morgan calling Bitcoin to 200K, $1 million, I remember very well. And after that, what happened? Well, people entered in FOMO, to the moon, 1 million. And I remember very well here. When Bitcoin was here, exactly here, at $17,000 and hit 20K around here, the climax, people were saying, oh yeah, Bitcoin will hit 1 million. And you see all the newbies buying here. What happened after that? The first week of January 2018, the CME finally launched the the futures. And you know what happened? Finally, we can short the market. And what they are gonna do with all the retailers, they are doing, very smart people, right? Very, very sophisticated, like this. Okay. So that was my speculation, of course. I didn't have like, just psychology of trading, right? So what happened after that? Well, you know very well, right? You know very well. We had the first crash. Yeah, the first crash. And here people said, "Oh, the bear market again." No, 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 no. This is not a bear market. This was just a consolidation for 3 years, 3 years, almost 3 years. And after that, again, we have Tesla, we have Taylor. I don't know his name. We have millionaires calling for Bitcoin is the future. You see? Think about this. I think you want to understand my way of thinking about psychology of trading. Maybe you can listen to my podcast and you will get it. You will understand more about how I'm my way of thinking, right? So the thing here is, since they joined here in 2018, for me was the worst moment in the crypto space. Why? Because right now we can short, we can long, we depend on many companies. They join to the space, and now they are manipulating the markets. And now Bitcoin is following the stock market. That is very sad. Why? Because it's supposed to be like Bitcoin is the solution for this bubble we have, right? You know, right? One country is just printing, right? I don't want to say the name, but you know this, right? So that's why Bitcoin born in 2008 was a solution, right, for this system. But it's very sad, right? Because Bitcoin actually is crashing. And why? Because some companies, they bought a lot. And let me tell you something, it's very sad. Every time when Bitcoin is pumping, every cycle is losing steam. Watch this. Yeah. From this point and this point, 47,000. From this point and this point, 12,000. From this point and this point, 2,000. You see? The trend in monthly is losing steam. You see? And that is the problem. That is my biggest problem for Bitcoin. Why? Because every time, every cycle is the monthly, the uptrend, this you can imagine something like this, is losing steam. So in some point, the market is gonna reverse. You see? So all the people, they are millionaires for Bitcoin because the only reason why they are millionaires right now is because they bought maybe here or they bought here and they believe and they were lucky. Yeah. But all the people here from 2020, especially from 2020, finally they bought the argument Bitcoin is a solution, Bitcoin is this, Bitcoin is that, Bitcoin is this and that. And my mentor told me one day, in the moment when you hear, imagine you're in the street, right? And suddenly the taxi driver, your mom, your friends, like they have no idea about the stock market, they have no idea about finance. They are asking you about Bitcoin. They are asking you about how to buy Bitcoin and this kind of things. And they are also talking about this kind of things is the biggest warning. The biggest warning. Why? Because these people, they have no idea about money. They don't know anything about trading. They are thinking to buy Bitcoin. Well, it's a good sign to get out. So here, when the market was here, especially here, Tesla, all your millionaires right around there, to the moon. Just watch how many followers they have, how many sophisticated people they have. Yeah. So, and that is a problem. When you have millionaires, this kind of wealthy people pushing you to buy Bitcoin, think about it. Why? Because maybe they both here. But if we know every cycle, Bitcoin is moving less and less and less, is because every time when Bitcoin is pumping, someone with a lot of money is selling. Technically speaking, I can prove you this. Yeah? Look at this. Monthly. Curve is very clear. The momentum is losing steam. You see? Monthly turn positive in ADX. But they will not tell you these kind of things. Why? Because if I tell you, you know my system, especially all the guys, thank you for your support again. All the people, they are in my Patreon. They know what is this, right? We have sell signal and ADX positive in monthly. What is this telling you, my friend? What is this telling you? You see? So every time Bitcoin is losing steam, in the process, we have various divergence in bi-monthly, 3 months, and so on. But people just they want to see whatever they want to see in the charts. Okay, if they believe this asset is gonna 1 million, okay, no problem. We must be very happy for all of them, because without them, people like you, like me, traders, we couldn't make profits. We need them. Yeah, it's very sad what I'm saying, but we need them, because every time when we win a trade, someone else is losing. Do you understand? So okay, I think I overextended. This is the longest live stream I have. Okay, thank you for watching. Well, recap for Bitcoin in 4-hour chart. Let me show you Bitcoin in 4-hour chart. Okay, Bitcoin in 4-hour chart. Again, you are thinking here Bitcoin to the moon because you know the news, the bottom is in, whatever. No, thank you. It's not with me. Okay. Maybe not today. Maybe we will see a couple days. Sorry. We will see a couple days. But here, you are thinking to buy because I am missing out. The bottom is here. The bottom is in, and here to 1 million. It's up to you. But no, thank you. Not with me. Here, for me, it's like this. And it's gonna be always like that. Okay, always like that, because I am human. I follow rules and I follow my system of trading. And my system of trading is telling me right now in 1-day chart there is no time. There is no time. Okay. Good luck and see you. See you tomorrow.
You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero.